Perceive that which cannot be seen with the eye. Miyamoto Musashi, my friends, the way we have that perception, almost preternatural perception, is what? Practicing in the marketplace every single day. 10 to 15 minutes, that's all we ask, tracking your favorite stocks and ETFs, doing your practice trades, following the charts, learning by doing. That's the only way you'll learn the nuance of these charts. It's not hard. It just takes a little bit of time. And don't worry about how much time it takes you, because once you learn, you'll make up for all the time you ever spent. Stocks are flatter down. It's just 4 minutes before the market closes. Everything else is up. Bonds are up just a little bit. Now let's start with the S&P 500 now. Of course, if you foolishly jumped in after yesterday's banger up, of course, what can you expect after a day like that? A pullback. And of course, it's flat right now on the S&P. If you had jumped in the morning with the exuberance we see on the 4-hour chart in the morning, you would have been in the red by the afternoon. So let's just hang on, wait for Friday, see how this week works its way out. I'm hoping that it'll pull back a little more. It'll be a nice green spinning top, which I feel much more comfortable about jumping in after we see something like that. But we'll see as the week continues to progress. We look at the volume. You can see where the volume also slacked off a good bit today. The volume, though, on the 2-day reflects that high volume yesterday. So we're closing out the Tuesday, Wednesday 2-day candle with a nice up move. Lots of volume. And look, we're not far away at all from average volume this week on a Wednesday. Goes to show you what a big day can do regarding that volume in the summertime trading zone. You can see how the average volume has moved down over these many weeks. Summertime trading zones known for having lower volume and more volatility without clear signals. That's why that adage, sell in May and go away, live to trade another day, that's where that comes from. Fall-winter trading zone, though, my friends, is coming, and it's almost always beautiful. Let's look at where we are with the NASDAQ 100. It is pulling back 0.70% right now. We do have that telltale green spinning top, which is beautiful. Hopefully it'll look like that toward the end of the week and give us an opportunity to jump in if indeed this week ends with those signals of going up. Lots of volume in the morning, slacked off a good bit in the afternoon, average volume for the 2-day. And again, nice volume on the weekly to just be closing on a Tuesday. And let's look at where we are. Closing on a Wednesday. Now let's look at where we are on TLT, 20-year U.S. government bonds. They were up yesterday. They're up a little today. Looks like they're slowing down at that trend line. We'll see if they pass through or if they do what. All things being equal, the market tends to move in the direction of the largest chart, which is the weekly, and it may be reverting back to that. Don't know it, but guessing that may very well be the case. We have 5 weeks of red down candles. We hope it continues because we've been short a while. Let's look at gold. Gold up for the day. Gold a booming up, a big booming. 4.13% for gold. That is absolutely beautiful. Up in the morning. Looks like it might have been a little further up in the afternoon. These are Heikin-Ashi candlesticks, but a lot of movement in the morning. And again, the Tuesday, Wednesday 2-day candle, nice pushing off this floor. And of course, we've got a beautiful green spinning top. We may be jumping into gold. We've been waiting, haven't we? Patiently to see if gold crashes through the floor or bounces off and moves up. This might be the start of something beautiful. What about HODL Bitcoin? Can't tell anything, my friends. It is below this. I don't even know that you can call it. This is no trend line. Anyway, it has put in a 2.5 up days right here. Not a whole lot of movement right now. 0.88%. A doji for the week. Not much to write home about. But maybe it's finding a bottom too. When it takes off, we'll be ready, if indeed it does. That's where we are, folks, as we end the day on Wednesday. If I said Tuesday anywhere during this broadcast. Please forgive me. It was the Tuesday, Wednesday, 2-day candle that we were looking at. But it is Wednesday. We're going into Thursday. Thank you so much, my friends. God bless. All the best from the whole team at Charting Wealth.